It just felt like you were a body in a chair doing a job. That's the interesting thing about my job experience, is that it was literally the same thing, the same contract, but it was a different company. At that time, even though I was just a CSR, there was no motivation to move up. I didn't see opportunity. They had their supervisors, their managers, and they weren't going anywhere. There was no positions. People didn't talk to you about upward mobility. You were there, you worked, and you left, and that was my routine. So when I got let go from that company, I started hearing coworkers saying that there's this company that took over, you should check them out. Transitioning to Peckham, like I said, I didn't know much of it, so I thought it was gonna be the same thing. And even then, just simple things like providing coffee and fresh fruit for your employees, doing events that encourage you to come to work. I think after seeing all those things and again, just seeing the support, I didn't know what a VSS was before coming to Peckham. Understanding, I guess, that this individual was there to support me and just feeling the support everywhere. Again, seeing the difference really was where I initiated that thought of upward mobility and doing more. My first position at Peckham was a bilingual customer service representative. Seeing everything that was being done for the team members and getting to know the team members, my coworkers at that time, and their stories of how they found Peckham and what Peckham has done for them really moved me to want to do more. So then that's where that seed was planted of upward mobility. After doing the CSR position in general information, I moved over to the applicant line. From there, I was part of Phoenix's first help desk team. I did help desk for a few months, and then I wanted again to do more. I really was enjoying what I was seeing. I applied for, at that time, it was a team lead. It was basically, in a sense, a leadership position. It was that next step before becoming a supervisor. So that's where I got some experience and got to learn about what I would do as a supervisor. From the team lead position, I applied for a supervisor position, which was the first staff position. I loved working with the team members. I loved leading my team. I loved supporting them and really showing them what they're capable of doing and being that person to coach them and to help them break through barriers. After that, I decided to do a little bit more. So at the time they had an operations analyst role, and I decided to go for that role. And I got it. It was focused on process improvements and working closely with our client and our team members to give a good customer experience. I missed the team aspect, so I found myself doing things that made me, in essence, work with the team members again and with supervisors, such as focus groups. This position really opened the door for me to think about my career, and I did a shift from nursing. I decided not to pursue that and instead go into business management. I have been going to school for that. Part of that goal was I would like to become a business service manager. So I worked with the management. I really, at that time, worked with the director on what my goals were and what I wanted to do and continue to move upwards. So when the opportunity came around, I decided to apply for the business services manager role. I was given that opportunity, and that's where I am now. The most enjoyable part of my job is being able to see team members go through the same upward mobility moments that I had. Being able to motivate them and seeking out potential in individuals, giving them that confidence to apply for these upward mobility positions, and seeing that happen. Seeing I manage current supervisors that were team members at once, that were TSRs, and working with them and developing them and ensuring that they know that they're capable of anything that they can do. Peckham will support, and I will support them. If it wasn't for Peckham, I think I would have never found my drive to help people in this way, to motivate people to develop individuals. I am thankful for that. It opened my eyes to a different world that I was not aware of. With Peckham, seeing all these individuals and just seeing how they've overcome these barriers has made me really open my eyes on how places like Peckham are so needed around the world and around the country.